Aquarius, hey, how are you? This is Lisa, and I am here to do October 2022 general reading. It's only general, so don't take, so it won't resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. You know the drill. Alright, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you like it, and you'll come back and see me again. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. And for those of you who've been here before, I do really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Now, what are you going to tell Aquarius for October 2022? All right, got the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, the Four of Wands, King of Cups. Oops, I don't do reverses. Two of Swords, the Empress, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. All right, Aquarius, we'll look through this, see what we can find out. I'll clarify with another deck, and then we'll pull a couple of oracle cards. Alright, looks like the way you're actually feeling right now about yourself it's kind of like you have ideas that you want. I guess you want to start it. Okay, I'm going to try again. There's ideas in your head. You know that there's things that you're thinking about. You have some potential with them. And I feel like you're getting to the point where you want to put them into action. And it's very possible it's at work, because this is the whole theme of your month, where you're trying to get teamwork, collaboration, and with other people. As far as, now maybe this is something that you're working with, and you're in like some type of, you're in a department, and maybe you're not really the head of the department, but you're kind of, you're taking this idea and you want to bring it to them, and so you're hoping that, you can get them on your side and, have them support it and, collaborate with it. All right, and now we have Judgment. And this is actually, I feel like with this, maybe you're looking back and seeing what kind of things that you've done in the past, and actually you're reviewing decisions that you've made. Now this could be in any situation, any regard, but kind of thinking, well, if I did this, could I have done something different? Like, maybe this wasn't the best way to do it. I could have done it this way. Maybe that's what you're thinking about when it comes with this Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Because you're like, well, what could I have done better? Or would I have been able to make a different decision? And so you're kind of like, you're just feeling it out. And that's kind of how that's like a goal for you this month. You want to like look over things that happened in the past or decisions you've made in the past. Whether they had consequences to them, or maybe things could have wound out better than they did, possibly. And thinking of a way to, like, not so much redo it, but just if you do it again, how can it be different into a more positive light? And then I have this Four of Wands. This is something you need to overcome. Now, with the Four of Wands, I always think of this, in the traditional deck, there's little people back here that, like, they're celebrating, having a party. And it is, so I'm not sure if this is something that you want to overcome because you don't want to be a part of this party, or if, maybe something happened at a party and you don't really want to think about it anymore. And is it possible that that's where the Judgment came in at for you? Like, you're trying to think of what I did at the party I wish I did not do, and could I have done it differently? I guess, take it as it resonates. Could have been pretty much anything. To me, this always means like my stability card. Like this is something I guess with the four wands looking all hard, and now it could be a house if you're thinking about your house a lot and you don't want to, that might be something like that too. So whatever that situation is, maybe when we clarify, we'll find out. But I just feel like it's something that you want to not remember, not deal with. You want to push past it. You literally want to push past it. Now, coming over here, you have this King of Cups. And this is, like, if this was a person to you, this is somebody who's, they're kind and they're generous and very engaged. If you're like, now this is male or female, doesn't have to be either one. If you're in a conversation with them, they're paying attention to you. It's not like they're just going to like pay attention to the TV. I always say this, TV over your head at the diner. Like they're literally paying attention to you. So this could be somebody you know. Maybe you got a chance to meet them. Maybe you wanted to meet them. You wanted to be around them. They're emotionally stable. They're caring. But they're also, I don't know what I was going to say. Or this could be you. Like maybe there's a point where you feel like you needed to be more of that for other people in your life. Like maybe you need to be more engaged and you need to be more, involved, to be more present for them somehow. Like with the way you're feeling about it. All right. And now this, apparently you have a hard decision to make. And now this is something you do not want to do. You don't want to use your emotions to do it. And that's funny that it comes in over here. Like right before Mr. Emotion over here happened. But now you have to make a decision not based on your emotions. You need something that's like facts, logic. And really, this could be really anything. But here in this reading, it says to avoid this, whatever this is. And it's not for the ever, but for the now. Don't make any decisions or don't make any hard decisions right now. Or this month, basically. And you certainly don't want to, I think whatever it is, you don't want to make the decisions without the emotions. Maybe it's an emotional decision. I don't know. Let's see. We got the 3. Yeah, the 3, no. It's the Empress. Now the Empress comes up over, you want to be able to grow something. I think that's what the Page of Wands. You want to grow something. You put time and effort into something. And you need to see that, and you have to put time into it. Okay, yeah, there you go. Time and effort into putting time and effort. And so you need to put out a little bit more nurturing and caring about something. Now, this could be about anything. This could be about relationships. This could be about, your family. It could be about your plants, for all I know, And like I said, take it as it resonates. Because here you're, like, gaining this ability. Like, you're taking on these characteristics of being this, kind, caring person who, really wants to hear about somebody's day or hear how they're doing. And then over here saying, well, you got to make smart decisions over here, so let's not do that right now because you might need to use those emotions when you're trying to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm confused, are you? All right, now we got the 2 of Pentacles. Now this one comes up, this to me is like balance. It's balance and juggling and doing what you have to do. And you're not annoyed about it, you just have to do it. So it might be work, might be life, might be family, whatever it is going on in your life, you have to juggle it. But I feel like that actually keeps you grounded. Like almost, you find support in that. So maybe it's around the people that you are juggling. Not in that sense, but the people that you have to juggle things around or making time for people here and there, that's your support. Like maybe that's where your social life is. That's what, so where things are, in your life that have to be juggled and everything, you feel very supported by them. And this could be friends, it could be family, anybody, anything. And the Queen of Wands. If you had somebody in your life that you were going to have, get advice from, get encouragement from, somebody who's going to like push you that little extra, that might be the person. Now, again, male or female, but they're very confident, courageous, independent. And you apparently, they're very multitasking. They can do lots of stuff and not be bothered by it, And it always seems so easy to them. So this is the person that I could see you saying, okay, I'm going to go get advice from them. And again, male or female, doesn't matter. I'm going to talk to them. They would know what they're doing. They would know what to tell me. They would know. And so maybe that's where you go. So even though you have, whatever you're juggling over here that you need for support, and because I just feel like that keeps you grounded. Having something to do and is with people, and you're keeping you busy in that sense, and you don't ever feel like you're not useful. But when you need something, something extra as far as, how do I do this, or what should I do with this, and that person gives you that little bit of, go get them kind of feelings, All right, let's see if we clarify some of this. I thought it cooled down. It's like really warm out now. All right, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. What's Page of Wands here for Aquarius? Can you tell me that the Page of Wands for Aquarius? Hello. Oh, there's that Two of Swords again. And the Page of Pentacles. So maybe whatever it is that you are thinking about, working on, finding potential in, it's possibly there's something that you need to do, but not to use, whatever decision you're going to base around it is not for you to be using your emotions. Because maybe you have to learn something. Maybe you have to learn a new skill. Maybe you're seeing that there's an opportunity in something and you want to try it out. But for whatever reason, it's not about having emotions. It's about trying. It might be, maybe for you to be able to build on this and make this happen, you need to use logic. It's not about your feelings. It's not about their feelings. It's just, what you need to know to make it happen. What about this Three of Pentacles? Oh. Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like with them, whatever that Three of Pentacles is, that's about planning and, going for, making lists and going forward and saying, all right, well, we could do it this way, and this way. And you have to get them on board with you, get them to be a part of your team or however, but you have to show all the information that they're going to need. And maybe that's why you don't use the emotions, just be like, just clear cut so they see exactly what you're talking about. And this could be somebody in your environment where they're, this night, they work hard, they're productive. This could represent everybody that you're proposing this to. Okay, or it could just be the fact that, whatever you're going to try to build or make happen, it's going to take a little bit of time. What about this Judgment? What kind of judgment? Can you tell me about the Judgment? All right, you got the Empress and the Eight of Wands. All right, so if you are going through your head and you're trying to figure out what decisions that you made that you kind of wished you didn't do it, and how you'd be able to change it if it ever came up again, it's not going to take a really long time. You're actually going to be able to think of something, and it's going to happen pretty fast. And if you have to redo something, because maybe it comes up a lot, I have no idea. You would be able to actually grab a hold of whatever that decision is or whatever choice you made or however, and you could push it faster away because you're going to correct it quickly. And what about this Four Wands? All right, got the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, so that looks like whatever the Four of Pentacles represented to you, and this is something you needed to overcome. So like I said, I don't know if it was like your house or your home life, if it was a party you went to and didn't turn out nice, or you planned a party and it was not good. Maybe if you're thinking about it, and this Four of Pentacles, maybe you felt like, maybe I spent a little bit more money than I should have. Or if it's the house you're thinking of, maybe it's going to cost so much money to get it fixed. And I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, it's going, you know what? It might not be perfect. Nothing always is. And you're not always going to be at the top of the wheel, and, you could end up underneath it. It doesn't, but nothing's permanent. And, it's kind of like a give and take. What you put out there and energy in life, it's going to come back to you. And so you just want to keep making sure that you're doing things positively. You're putting like good vibes out. And that way, when it does come back to you, maybe it'll, be more in the positive. So what about this Knight of Cups? Can you tell me about this Knight of Cups? Strength. And the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like if you were actually going to put effort out in that kind of situation where, you're going to be caring and nurturing and, making people feel good about sharing their feelings with you, or, not, this is weird. I mean, I'm an Aquarius. I don't like the feels. I just don't. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I won't even watch certain movies if they're going to make me cry. It's like, why do I want to cry? I don't want to do that. But even with people, it's like I don't get too close to too many people because I don't share. I don't, I'm like, that just makes me feel weak. So I don't, because it's hard work. I mean, it's just like, it's a lot. And I just feel like you're going to need a lot of willpower, a lot of strength, a lot of, mind, like, it's going to have to be a conscious effort. That's what it is. It's going to have to be a conscious effort. Because I will tell you, it does not come easy for me. And I don't know I'm sure all Aquariuses aren't alike. But it's not. Did you ever see Golden Girls? Golden Girls, you had Dorothy? That's how I feel. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. We'll do all that stuff. But, don't feel it. But anyway. So now what about this Two of Swords? We got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. All right, so I feel whatever this decision is that you're not supposed to make or not use your emotions to make, it's going to be difficult for you. It's going to be like, maybe you have to defend something, your opinion on something, or with this, maybe whatever this is, like, all right, you want to branch out with something. I feel like there's something in your head, you want to go do it. And I feel like this Three of Wands, this guy's always making me think of, like, whatever the Two of Wands was. The Two of Wands is still in the castle, kind of. He's like, hasn't really gone out and saw the world. And with this Three of Wands, the traditional deck, he's got like little boats coming in on him. And so it's like, okay, you want to go see whatever it is that you're thinking about. You want to go see it. You want to go do it. You want to have, have opportunity to do it. But I feel like you're still going to have to defend your ideas, your thoughts, your reasoning for it. Maybe that's why they, it's like no emotions, because you need to have, things just cut straight down the center. Don't get all mushy about it, and you don't have to worry about people's feelings all the time. And, you don't want to hurt yours, you don't want to hurt theirs. What about this Empress? Can you tell me about the Empress? Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So whatever this is, it's gonna drain you a little bit. It's kind of, because the 4 comes after the 3, and the 3's having like disappointments and griefs. And so I feel like you're just gonna whatever this is, you're just gonna take a break, and you're like, okay, I'm tired. I don't want to. Just shut your brain off for a little bit. But then you're gonna realize that you have so much, like, compassion to give. Like, you're feeling creative and compassionate, and maybe you have a new relationship coming in. It doesn't actually have to be a romantic relationship. It could be platonic, it could be friends, it could be family. But I feel like you do actually want to share your feelings with people. But, it's almost like you have to rest up to do it. That makes sense to me. I need, you know what? No, I'm going to tell you. I'm just thinking about this, what I thought was a party here. My niece she's getting engaged. We're having a surprise, and she's getting engaged, and we're gonna her fiance wants the whole family there, and everybody's gonna watch this. And my sister's like, yeah, everybody's gonna get to hug her and kiss her and talk about her wedding. That's not me. It's just not me. So I'm wondering if that's what I'm trying to overcome. But anyway, I digress. Okay. All right, now the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, I think you have to rest up before you can share all your feelings like that. Oh, the Tower. All right. So I feel like whatever these two of Pentacles represented to you, something wasn't strong enough. The foundation wasn't strong, and if it's not, the universe is going to take care of it itself. It's not going to wait for you to do it. But not only that, it's almost like when it does crumble, you're going to be missing something. There's something that you're going to be missing in your life. It's not going to be forever, but there's definitely a feeling of sorrow and, missing something. And that might be what a lot of stuff that you were reflecting on too, So maybe it was relationships or just take it as it resonates. And what about this Queen of Wands first? What about this Queen of Wands? Oh, cool. All right, you got the 6 of Staffs and the 10 of Swords. Well, it seems to me that if this was like outcome, this would be the situation. You had a victory, and then this cycle's ended. Because, you had the Wheel of Fortune here, and I feel like once this gets over with, like maybe you have a lot of stuff going on this month, maybe there's you're juggling a lot. And so maybe there's a lot of things going on, and so, you got through it. You had a victory. It turned out well. And so that situation's over. New cycle starts. Okay. I like that. Let's see what else we can get here for this. Oh, space. And what about this one? Come back here. A new start is coming. New moon. Now see? That makes sense, doesn't it? I like it when it makes sense. All right. I'm going to read space only because I did read it, and I know it has something to do with what do you want to fill your space up with. And if you want to hang out with me for a couple more minutes. Let's see. You may feel alone and like you can... I don't have my glasses. You may feel alone and like you can get lost here, but it's important to remember that you can fill this space. You could fill this space. What in that you are looking to fill your life with? What is that you're looking to fill your life with? Is it certain types of people, a new project? How can you take action towards your goal? Oh, okay. Now see, that does make sense, doesn't it? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated, that'd be awesome. And if you can give me a thumbs up, write me a comment. I'd like to hear about it. And I will talk to you in 2 weeks. All right, bye guys.